It's springtime. You might be thinking about travel, planning a trip somewhere warm, somewhere cold. You can take all your beauty routines with you. Leiah Scheibel is here. She is a makeup artist and a hair loss expert. She has so many hot and cold tips
for anywhere you're going.
We're going to start with your model, Jennifer, here.
Yep.
Let's just say something came up at the last minute. You've been invited on a trip, but you're feeling pale. You can tan instantaneously.
Yep. So we can see here, I'm just using a mint. I always use a mint because we don't want to have orange hands. So don't even worry about your hands. Do your hands very, very last. And then really just make sure that you get everywhere. You're nice and smooth. Exfoliate first. I always skip the knee. So skip the knee until you're done with your whole body, and then come back and I just press around the knee. Same thing with your elbows. And then always glove under the glove. Glove under the glove is so important because sometimes it does get through and we don't want orange hands.
We were talking about the gloves and you actually told me a really good hack,
yes,
which is that if you put a rubber glove under a mitten.
You keep warm hands. Think about how moist your hands are right now after having used them. Really, in a cold weather situation, put them underneath of your gloves as well. So keeps those hands nice and warm. So that glow is going to be amazing. You just don't want to get wet. Dries in 60 seconds. So you just don't want to get wet for about 4 hours, and then it turns into a really gorgeous glow.
That looks so great.
So
Thank
pretty.
you, Jennifer. Sometimes when I'm traveling, the most important thing is like your medications, because you can buy most things anywhere, but not your prescriptions.
We want to keep from the inside out while we're traveling. This is my very favorite. It goes onto the refrigerator, so it's normally on your fridge. You know you're going to be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Grab your Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and bring them with you. They're also waterproof. So really, really wonderful in that they're just super squish. You can throw them in, and then they hold about, I think they said like 16 pills. It's super nice. They have their dates on them. So these are amazing. Amazon Find, I cannot live without them.
I love this for at home because you forget to take your supplements, but this is magnetic. You stick it on your fridge, and there you go.
It just sticks right on. It's so nice. We never want to forget our products with us, the things that we love, right? So let's go ahead and depot. So I love to depot all of my favorite products. This is my favorite body cream, and I just pop it right in here. It's easy because you're not taking your big, huge products with you. Same thing as if you do have to lose them at TSA, right? You're not losing the whole thing, you're just using a little bit. These little babies are my favorite because it's a lip gloss. So you can do your favorite lip color, favorite lip glosses, and not having to take your big, huge ones. Same thing as, let's say you have a tiny bag, you're wearing a fanny pack across body. This is so easy to pop in there. You probably get 5 or 6 uses out of it.
By the way, I think most women are thinking, wait a second, you know when you use your little evening bag?
Exactly.
You try to cram your full-size lip gloss in there?
Yep.
But this works for a night out as well.
Every single time you're out, yep. Minis, right? So most of the hair care brands that you use already, these minis are really wonderful. Tresemme, there's that whole aisle in Target that has your babies. Most importantly, when you have your expensive cosmetics, you have your products that are a little bit, a little bit more spendy. We don't want to be depotting them because then they kind of get funky. Ask for samples. Same thing with your fragrance. So nice to have this teeny tiny samples because then that way you've got a one use. You're not opening up a fresh one every single time. You can just toss this bag. You're actually lighter than when you came.
And people are really generous. Like the dermatologist's office will always have a bowl of samples up front, or even at the department store you can ask.
Don't hesitate to ask because they've got a ton for you.
And now you might be wondering, what are these pink cones?
Yes.
I had no idea that facial cupping was a thing, but Jennifer's agreed to let us try it.
Yes, so what we're going to do, sometimes after the airplane we're feeling really puffy. Maybe we're at altitudes that are a little bit higher and we're feeling really puffy. A lot of those gua sha sticks are wonderful, but what we're going to do, you want your skin nice and juicy, so put your moisturizer on top, and then we're going to squeeze it. You can see our skin goes up in there, and then it just moves it down and pulls it. So all we're doing is we're moving all of that lymphatic drainage, all of that stuff that makes you feel nice and tight, and it just moves it all the way down. So the same motion is so, so nice. And
you can see in real time that her skin looks so rosy and glowy.
Yep, exactly.
Gorgeous.
Gives that really pretty natural flush to the skin. So you can do it all over the body too. So if you feel like you're feeling tight and sick, that maybe you got off the airplane and you're not feeling great, you can just kind of pull that lymphatic drainage all the way down.
Well, we've got to move down below the neck. We've all been there. Sometimes you get a last-minute invite. What? You forgot to shave.
Exactly. So we need individual wax strips. These are amazing. These are by Billy, the razor. And they're nice because it's a soft wax. You can grab these at Target, CVS, so you don't even have to warm them up. All you do is separate the two pieces here, maybe.
Maybe you can do this on the airplane,
Yep.
and then the passengers will hear you screaming from pain.
You know, it's quick. It's not too tricky. I'll give you one to hold.
Okay, it's this.
And all we're gonna do, and you want to, it's a quick situation, right? We want
Okay,
to.
this.
Yep.
One,
get it on there.
2, 3.
Yep. And use them. Oh, mine got a lot. We want to use them 3 times. You can use each one 3
you
times.
redo.
So then go back. And we are just getting, dang, mine got a lot.
We have to wrap up, but I can't leave you without mentioning real quick, this is something you can get from Costco, and it brightens your eyes.
100%. Anytime I'm doing makeup or anytime someone says that they feel tight, dry, they feel like they look really sick because your eyes are just that red, this is instantly going to whiten your eyes just like a filter. It is non-comedogenic. It's definitely ophthalmologist approved. And one drop will do you. I joke all the time that it's like liquid gold. So
thank you so much. Great hacks, great tips. Thank you for letting us tan you,
cup you,
and cup you. If you want more information about any of these products or about Leiah in general, we will link to her on our website, cw7az.com, and you have an Instagram as well.
Yep, Leiah Scheibel.
Thank you so much.